Well, as you can see, folks, he's well and truly in relaxation mode after the night number 2 of the SummerSlam for Super Sedans. Darren Kane, mate, that was a very tough night in the office.
Mate, it wasn't the most enjoyable feature. We had a really good car, and off the start, I just I was lucky to get back down in third, and I thought we'll get to lap traffic and work. And I got into second in the lap traffic. Me and Matt both got through. For some reason, they put me back in third, and once Mick was in front of me, I knew my race was over because he held such a tight line, and you couldn't get out any wider. And the car was really good, and I'm sure we could have run with Matty, but you wouldn't have passed him.
The amount of respect you show to Mick Nicola, I mean, you give him a couple of love taps just to try and rush him out of the way, but he's great to race with, isn't he?
Yeah, he's good. I was actually on the brake coming off the corners, and Shawnee's hit me up the bum, and I'm thinking to myself, there's just nothing I could do. And I knew if you step out wide, you're going to lose 5. If I was back, 5th, 6th, I would have had a go around the outside, but you would have went backwards. So we just move on. We fixed the car from the problems we had last night, so the car's back to its old self. So we get to Toowoomba and Brisbane, which I both like, and we'll give it heaps.
Mate, tomorrow night, I know you love Brisbane, that thick clay tomorrow night, and boy, the Ian Botcher race parts machine, she will be well and truly hooked up tomorrow.
Oh no, she'll be slick tomorrow night because Donny Shots is there,
Oh,
I'm like Matt and the other guys. I like the real slick tracks right across, and me and Matt had an awesome race there last year, and we ran side by side I think for 20 laps, and ended up getting the job done. But I'm sure it'll be the same tomorrow night.
Well, mate, third place. It's a big bag of points. That's the main thing about it. And I know you want to thank the family and the sponsors all behind the car.
Yeah, thanks to Ian Botcher for letting me drive the car. All the guys, we worked our tail off today. Pulled the whole car apart after last night because the car was so bad. And I'm not going to tell you what we found because it's not something that probably should happen. But we've overcome it and move on for the next 2 shows.
Absolutely. Well, folks, at Fraser Shaw's Maryborough Speedway, it is done and dusted. That is night number 2. We are halfway through. We've got 2 more nights to go. The guys all now pack up. They head off to Brisbane, and then they go to the high banks of Toowoomba. I'm Steve McCulloch. It has been an absolute sensation to be able to bring you the first 2 nights of what is going to be a fantastic series going into the future. This is Darren Kane. He's finished 3rd tonight. Very sexy set of legs, and we'll catch him up next time. He's up here at Fraser Shaw's Maryborough Speedway, and keep an eye on Jared Ash and the Ash Media crew. Thanks for having us.